Achin, my dear teachers, parents and children, I would like to welcome you to our first annual Year 12 graduation ceremony. As you know, this is the first graduation ceremony happening in the UK. We are grateful to the students who have completed all 12 years of Sunday school and especially to their parents. We hope that this will be an inspiration for all the younger children of our church.
We will now start our graduation ceremony with the graduation procession. Now we invite our seniority to give us the welcome speech for the graduation ceremony.
Glory be to the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Beloved Tirumeni, Paragis Jonathan, Shali, our head teacher, Dilip, our previous head teacher, graduates, teachers, parents, and dear children. We are gathered here on this blessed Sunday to congratulate our graduates who successfully completed Veda Praveen in 2022. This is the first time we are organizing graduation ceremony, so kindly bear with us. Without any further delays, I am going to go into my responsibility to welcome everyone. Let me start by welcoming our beloved Tirumeni. Our relationship with Tirumeni started in 2002 October when Tirumeni, who was a attendant, came to Bristol, started our congregation with a prayer meeting, followed by celebrating the Holy Kurbana. This continued once every month till August 2003, when Makades Tirumeni declared the congregation as a parish, which is St. Mary's Orthodox Church, Bristol, and appointed Father Verghese Matthew as vicar. Our Tirumeni said before, coming to Bristol is like coming home. I humbly welcome Tirumeni to this graduation ceremony. Father Verghese John, our vicar and president of all our spiritual activities in the parish. Achan always support us and guide us. Acha, a warm welcome to this program. Shali, our head teacher. Shali's dedication and commitment to her role is commendable. It is because of her idea that we are here celebrating this event today. Shali, a warm welcome to this program. Dilip, our previous head teacher. Dilip always encouraged our young children and have faith in them. He was the head teacher when these graduates were in year 12. Welcome Dilip to this program. Bijoy, our treasurer. We always have the support of our trustees, and he also have a good faith in our young generation. Bijoy, welcome to this program. Now the graduates. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all on this special occasion, and my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. It was a privilege to have had the opportunity to teach every one of you, and we are proud to have seen you become Sunday school teachers. Welcome all to this special occasion. Now I welcome all of our youth members to this occasion, who's always is support for our Sunday schools and has set a great example for our future generation. Let me welcome all the teachers and dear parents. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this special occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your welcome speech, Senior Auntie. We now humbly invite His Grace Abraham Mar Stefanos Thirumeni, the Diocese Metropolitan, for a message.
Revered Achan, head teacher, the previous head teacher, and treasurer, and all the graduates, and brothers and sisters. It's supposed to be a graduation speech. I'm so happy about this. You know, Paul the Apostle has got wonderful companions in his missionary journeys. And there were Jewish and non-Jewish converts among them. There was one Greek convert whose name was Titus. His faith was so deep, and when he stood with Paul in witnessing the resurrected Christ, once Paul wrote a letter, which is part of our New Testament, to Titus. In his letter he said, he was giving an exhortation, admonition to Titus, and which became part of the Holy Scripture. And that is one single advice Paul has given to Titus that would be my suggested takeaway message to the young graduates while you are finishing with the phase of your learning. Which is, hold on to your trustworthy message given to you. Hold on to your trustworthy message given to you. That is what something that you have learned through the Sunday school. Hold on to the trustworthy message that is given to you, for you to encourage others with the true doctrine and to defend the faith who would stay away from it, who would challenge it. So there are two things about it. To encourage the people who has got the faith, and to defend your faith who would probably wouldn't want to have the faith. So it is multi-dimensional. But at the same time, the doctrine of the church is referred to as trustworthy. Trustworthy message handed down to you, which you have to keep it closer to your heart. In encouraging others, that is something that you should be using. So whatever that you have learned so far should have its application level. should be using it. First of all, it is trustworthy. Secondly, it is for encouraging others who are already in faith. And third, for you to defend yourself with the true faith, apostolic faith to others. You never be ashamed of the gospel of Christ. And then there comes another question, that whether the learning has finished or not, whether the learning has come to an end. The moment we think that we have learned everything, we are becoming the most ignorant person in the world. Because learning never ends. For no matter to what age a person is, learning never ends. Never ends. It will continue, it should be continuing forever. Moreover, there is an old Greek dictum from Socrates saying, which is very much owed to the Christian faith as well, which says that wonder is the beginning of learning. Wonder is the beginning of learning. What does that mean? The moment we stop admiring it, the moment we stop the ability to admire something, we stop learning. If you are a physics graduate or a medical graduate, if you are not wondering at, if you are not admiring at the unresolved mystery before you, which may be, if you are a medical student, it is the human body, the mystery of the human body. Or if you are a psychiatrist, the plethora, the wide networking and the complex network of human mindset. If it is not wondering us, if it is not making ourselves awe-inspiring, we will not enjoy the unfolding of the mystery before us. It will be a boring exercise for us. So we should always, no matter to what age we are, we should have the ability to admire things, the beauty of the creation, the beauty of the sunset. It is God's creation. Are we really seeing it? നമ്മൾക്ക് ഒരു കാര്യം കാണുമ്പോൾ അതിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചുള്ള അതിശയം ഇല്ലാതെ പോകുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ പഠനവും ഇല്ലാതെ പോകില്ല. പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാം ഭാരമായിരിക്കും. The moment you stop admiring things, and it will be, your studies will be a burden for your shoulders, and you will be just looking the possible career and making money. That is not life. That's not life at all. So bear in your mind as a takeaway message. Be the trustworthy message that has been handed down to you. Let it remain in you, flourish in you, in encouraging others and to defend your faith. And then the learning never ends at all. I take this opportunity in wholeheartedly appreciating the vicar, the Sunday school head teachers, and the rest of the team of teachers, and all the team worked together today for this graduation. You made me happy, and at the same time, you know, the 11th and 12th year curriculum for the old one and the new one, that which we are just about to start. If you put your heart in it, you will see that there are many terminals that we can learn further. So it is a starting. Let this be a starting point. Let graduation let not be an end, but a starting point in further exploring the beauty of your faith, your apostolic faith, the continuity of it, the greatness of your liturgical worship, the happiness that we should be experiencing in it, the peace of mind that we will be getting through it, and the way that we will be able to transmit the peace and love of Christ in our life. There are many things about it. We have a wonderful set of liturgy and worship, and this Holy Scripture, which all are closely knit together. So may this be an encouragement, a moment of encouragement for all of you to move further. And once again, your teachers, may God bless you. I will always say that teachers, a person will become a good student when he or she become a teacher. That is always that we start learning things in a different dimension, to make it palatable to the children. So be a good teachers are good students too. All of us. Let our learning never ends. Let this be continued. Let the Holy Spirit continue to motivate all of you. May God bless all the teachers and the students and the people who are organized everything meticulously for today. Thank you and God bless.
thank you, Thirumeni, for that very heartfelt message. Let us just take that message His Grace has said, as he said from the message that Paul gave to Titus. Hold on to the trustworthy message that has been handed down to you to encourage others and with this doctrine and to defend your faith, and also to admire every part of our lives and continue to grow in our learning. Now we would like to invite our parish vicar, Reverend Father Varghese Jones, for the message.
His Grace Stephanos Thirumeni, Sunday School head teacher Shali, and നേരത്തെ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷത്തെ head teacher ദിലീപ്, പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ട്രഷറർ, സെക്രട്ടറി, മാനേജിംഗ് കമ്മിറ്റി അംഗങ്ങൾ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ കൂടി വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, ഇന്നത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ഡിഗ്രി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ വേദപ്രമേയ ഡിഗ്രി സ്വീകരിക്കുന്ന എൻ്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ മറ്റ് പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളെ, നമ്മുടെ ഇടവകയെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷകരമായൊരു ദിവസമാണ് ഇന്ന്. ഞാനിങ്ങനെ ഈ പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഈ ഹാറ്റൊക്കെ വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന കാണുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒത്തിരി സന്തോഷമാണ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. കാരണം ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ ആ ഒരു ഫേസിലൂടെ കടന്നു പോയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളായതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാകും നമ്മുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ പേരൻസ് എത്രമാത്രം ജാഗ്രതയുള്ളവരാണ്. നല്ല സ്കൂളുകളിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളിലും നല്ല യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റികളിൽ വിടുന്ന കാര്യത്തിലാണെങ്കിലും നല്ല പ്രൊഫഷണൽ കോഴ്സുകളൊക്കെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളിലാണെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെ നമ്മളെ വളരെ ജാഗ്രതയുള്ളവരാണ്. ഇപ്പം നമുക്കറിയാം പലരും ഇപ്പം പുതിയ ഒരു മൈഗ്രേഷൻ നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെ പ്രധാന ഉദ്ദേശം അവരൊക്കെ ഗൾഫിലൊക്കെ നല്ല ജോലി സാധ്യതകളുണ്ടായിരുന്നവരും നല്ല നിലയിലൊക്കെ ജീവിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നവർ ഇപ്പം UK മൈഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെ പ്രധാന ഉദ്ദേശം അവർ പറയുന്നത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾക്ക് നല്ല ഒരു വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം കിട്ടണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഭാഗ്യം ലഭിച്ച ഒരു സമൂഹമെന്ന നിലയിൽ നമ്മുടെ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾക്ക് നമ്മൾക്ക് കൊടുക്കാവുന്ന ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഒരു ബ്ലെസ്സിങ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഈ നാം സ്വീകരിച്ച ഈ വിശ്വാസത്തിനും പാരമ്പര്യവും അവർക്ക് കൈമുതലായി നൽകുക എന്നുള്ളത്. അതാണല്ലോ വിവാഹ കൂദാശയിൽ നമ്മളെ ഭരമേൽപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. സത്യവിശ്വാസത്തെ മുറുകെ പിടിക്കുവാനും അത് ഇവരുടെ മക്കൾക്ക് അവകാശമായി നൽകാൻ ദൈവമായ കർത്താവെ നീ ഇവരെ സഹായിക്കണമേ. നമ്മൾ അവർക്ക് കൊടുക്കുന്ന അവകാശം നമ്മുടെ ഈ ലോകത്ത് സമ്പാദിച്ച സമ്പത്തുകളൊന്നുമല്ല. ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഇരുന്നപ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഓർക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം ഞാൻ 1-2 പ്രാവശ്യം അത് നിങ്ങളോട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ചിലപ്പം അച്ഛൻ ചില പ്രൗഡായിട്ട് പറയുകയാണെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നിയേക്കാം. അതല്ല ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 2 ആഴ്ചകൾക്ക് മുമ്പ്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് പരമല തിരുമേനിയുടെ പെരുന്നാള് പദയാത്ര ഇവിടെ നടത്തിയതിനു ശേഷം ഞാൻ വീട്ടിൽ ചെന്നപ്പോൾ എന്നെ ഏറ്റവും അധികം സന്തോഷിപ്പിച്ച ഒരു കാര്യം ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ ഒരു മകൻ എന്നെ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു, അവൻ ലണ്ടനിലാണ് പഠിക്കുന്നത്. സെന്റ് തോമസ് ഇടവക ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ ശുശ്രൂഷ ചെയ്ത 5 വർഷത്തോട് ശുശ്രൂഷ ചെയ്ത യമൻമശ് സെന്റ് തോമസ് ഇടവകയിൽ പോയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ട് എന്നോട് പറയുക, എൻ്റെ അപ്പയുടെയും അമ്മയുടെയും എടുത്ത് വരുന്നത് പോലെ ആയിരുന്നു എനിക്ക് കെമലിൽ ചെന്നിട്ട് ഈ ആഴ്ച പോയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് എപ്പോഴും നിങ്ങളോട് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്, നമ്മുടെ ഓരോ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾക്കും അവരുടെ വീട്ടിൽ വരുന്ന, അവരുടെ ഹോമിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു ഫീൽ ആയിരിക്കണം ഈ ഇടവകയിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ. അപ്പൊ ഈ കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ അടുത്തൊരു തലമുറയ്ക്ക് ഫോർമേഷൻ കൊടുക്കേണ്ട കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങളാണ്. അതാ നിങ്ങളുടെ തലയിലൊക്കെ വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ കാറ്റിന്റെ അടയാളം. നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചു, സഭയെക്കുറിച്ച് പഠിച്ചു, ഇവിടുത്തെ രീതിയിൽ അടുത്തൊരു ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ജനറേഷനെ ഫോം ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സാധിക്കണം. നല്ല വൈദികർ നിങ്ങളുടെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടാവണം. നല്ല സന്യാസിനികൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഈ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാവണം. അങ്ങനെ സഭയ്ക്ക് നല്ലൊരു നേതൃത്വം നൽകുവാനും നമ്മുടെ പിതാക്കന്മാരിൽ നിന്ന് ലഭിച്ച ആ ഒരു പാരമ്പര്യം അവകാശമായി കൊടുക്കാനും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് മാത്രമാണ് എനിക്ക് ആശംസിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഒരാളെ ഒരു അന്യസഭയിലേക്ക് പോയ ഒരാളെ കുറിച്ച് സംസാരിച്ചപ്പോൾ എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞ ആൾ പറഞ്ഞത്, നീ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്, ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചു, നീ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ സഭയിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുന്നത്? അവൻ എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞു, എൻ്റെ അപ്പന്റെ ദൈവമാണ് എന്റെ ദൈവം. അബ്രഹാത്തിന്റെയും ഇസഹാക്കിന്റെയും യാക്കോബിന്റെയും പൂർവ്വപിതാക്കന്മാരുടെ മുഴുവനും ദൈവമാണ് എന്റെ ദൈവം. അതാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ സന്ധ്യയ്ക്ക് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുമല്ലോ, അബ്രഹാത്തിന്റെയും ഇസഹാക്കിന്റെയും യാക്കോബിന്റെയും മടിയിൽ അവരിരുത്തണം. അവകാശം, മടിയിലിരിക്കാനുള്ള അവകാശം മക്കൾക്കുള്ളതാണ്. ആ അവകാശം ലഭിക്കുവാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. ഇത് നിങ്ങളുടെ അവകാശമാണ്, ഔദാര്യമല്ല. ഞാൻ എന്റെ ശുശ്രൂഷയെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുമ്പോഴും പറയും, നിങ്ങളുടെ അവകാശമാണ്, അല്ലാതെ ഔദാര്യമല്ല, ആരുടെയും ഔദാര്യമല്ല. അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഫോർമേഷനിലാണ് നാം ഓരോരുത്തരും. അതിനുള്ള എളിയ ശുശ്രൂഷകൾ മാത്രമേ ഇവിടെ സൺഡേ സ്കൂൾ അധ്യാപകരാണെങ്കിലും ഞാനാണെങ്കിലും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മറ്റുള്ളവരാണെങ്കിലും ഓരോ റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റി ഇരിക്കുന്നവരും നിർവഹിക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ. അതുകൊണ്ട് അതിനുള്ള കരുത്തും ബലവും ഈ പരിശുദ്ധ അമ്മയുടെ ദേവാലയം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകട്ടെ എന്ന് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു, പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് ഈ ഒരു എല്ലാവരുടെയും അംഗീകാരത്തിന് അർഹമായിരിക്കുന്ന എന്റെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട മക്കൾ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും ഈ ദേവാലയത്തിന്റെ നാമത്തിലുള്ള എല്ലാ അനുഗ്രഹങ്ങളും പ്രാർത്ഥനകളും അർപ്പിക്കുന്നതോടൊപ്പം ഈ ഇടവകയ്ക്ക് അതിശക്തമായ നേതൃത്വം നൽകുവാൻ ദൈവം നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരെയും അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് എന്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുന്നു. ദൈവം അനുഗ്രഹിക്കും.
Thank you, Achan, for the heartfelt message. We will now have a little throwback video of all our Year 12 students.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Cheers.
How lovely it is to see our graduate kids grow up within the church through all the OBPS, Sunday school, singing competitions. It's nice to see them grow with us in the church in faith and prayer. Next, we get to the main part of the graduation. We would like to invite His Grace to present the mementos and the certificate laws to the graduate students. We will call up the graduate students by name.
First of all, Stuti and congratulations to all the students. As a very traditional school, I'm going to call out the names, so please come forward and get your certificates from Abhivendya Trivedi. First is Amy Matthew. Next, Alina Thomas. Brianna Matthew. Chris Wilkes Matthew. Christina Korean. Christina Susanevi. Christina Susanevi.
Tia Elizabeth Aji, Donna Jiju. Sorry, next one, Joshua Bobby Verghese. Olivia Ann Thomas. Ruben Dennis. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We will now have feedback from our Year 12 students. Please may I ask Amy Matthew to start us off.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, respected Irmeni, Achem, teachers, parents, and my dearest friends. Summer school has been something that I always used to look forward to. When I was a kid, we'd learn about Bible stories and learn about the history of our church fathers. Every lesson was teaching me something new about my faith as an Orthodox Christian. As I grew up, every lesson gave me the opportunity to reflect and use my new knowledge to help me grow spiritually and mold me into a child of God and grow much closer to Him. Summer school has also given me a lot of memories as well as life lessons. I remember my parents used to tell me off, pushing me, revise for your exams, revise for your Sunday school exams. The jokes and giggles you have in class lessons, and our poor teachers that had to always put up with our cheeky, naughty behaviour. I'm so grateful that I've had this experience in my life and that it will help me and my friends to become true children of God. I'm excited for what the future holds for us, and as Dimmy said, learning never ends, so I'm really excited to learn it.
Thank you for your feedback, Amy. May I now request Ruben Dennis to present his feedback.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dearly beloved Dirmini, Achem, parents, teachers, and my dear friends. I am stood here before to give you a reflection of the past 12 years of Sunday school, which I know a short message will do no justice for. Sunday school has been an unforgettable experience, from learning more about God through the lessons from my teachers to sharing the knowledge with people that I've grown to be lifelong friends with. Throughout my time in Sunday school, I'd never forget the feeling of getting an award in mechanical passion and singing in group song. Although I wasn't very good at it. Or winning a race on the sports day. For me, these special moments made Sunday school. It has also built the foundation of my spirituality in my life by providing us with a sense of community, which has allowed me to become the best that I can be after I leave Sunday school. And to all the teachers who have taught me in the past, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, as it is because of your hard effort that I am stood here before you today as a Sunday school graduate. I hope to continue all these joyful memories as a Sunday school teacher, so that one day my students can stand here and say the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben, for your feedback. May I now ask Christina Korean to present feedback.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Respected Dirmini, Achem, my teachers, parents, and my dear friends. From a young age, our parents send us to Sunday school in hopes for us to build our own relationship with God. Sunday school has given me the opportunity to grow spiritually and gain knowledge about my Orthodox faith. We started with learning about Adam and Eve in year 1, to the life of Bible in year 10, and learning how to partake in confession in year 12. I know that the knowledge I have gained will help me in many parts of my life in the future. I want to take this moment to express my gratitude to all our teachers over the years for your effort and commitment to all our Sunday school lessons. I'm thankful for this opportunity that I had to attend Sunday school and grateful for all the memories that we have made. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Now may I ask Chris to present his feedback.
Respected Tirumeni, Achin, Sunday school teachers, parents, my dear friends. On behalf of Sunday School's Year 12 batch of 2022, let me begin by thanking each and every one of you for being here today to share this joyous occasion with us. Now, I have been asked to give a reflection on my time as a student of Sunday School for the past 12 years. But before I start my feedback, I would like to mention, we actually had a graduate dress rehearsal yesterday evening, and in between, one of my previous Sunday school teachers, naming no names, she said, only say positive stuff in your feedback. She said, only mention the good stuff. So while I sat down to write this speech, I realized that I've only had positive experiences from my Sunday school days. So I've been a part of Sunday school from before I can remember. I'm sure we all remember our Sunday school days in St. Vincent Church, our OVPS at Eden Grove. Those are moments we will all cherish for a lifetime. Undeniably, however, there is always the question of what is the point of Sunday school? As a student, I'm sure we've all had this question thought it to ourselves. From my experience, Sunday school allows for the foundational teachings of God's words and deeper understanding on what it means to be an Orthodox Christian. As we learn about our church, through our church services, our saints, our histories, we are becoming more deep-rooted Christians, able to understand the fundamentals of faith of our church. And as we move forward in life, Sunday school allows for the reinforcement of these values, helping us to grow spiritually. Now, Sunday school is not all about sitting, reading textbooks and exams. Moreover, Sunday school equips us with valuable skills for life. Through talent competitions, sports days, quizzes, debates, we are developing skills such as communication, critical thinking, leadership, teamwork, time management, and all necessary skills needed when moving forward in life. So to all my kids, you should never feel like Sunday school is a duty. Instead, it should be something we actively take part in wholeheartedly. I've had a lot of fun over my Sunday school years, and a lot of memories have been made, lots of friendships being built, and a lot of lessons learned. I have one more thing to say, which I cannot go out without saying. For the past 12 years, there's always something my dad has told me. ഞാൻ Sunday school join ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ പാപ്പ പറയും 10ഉം 12ഉം പാസ്സാവാതെ കല്യാണം കഴിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. So maybe that was the motivation that I needed. Anyways, I would like to bring my words to a close with a few words of gratitude. Firstly, I thank our former Metropolitan, His Grace Dr. Matthews Martimotos Tirumeni, who has given us a strong leadership in the early days of Sunday school in this diocese and gave us a strong structure in developing into a strong unit we are today. I also thank our current Metropolitan, His Grace Abraham Astepanos Tirumeni, who has new ideas about how our Sunday school can be adapted and changed to benefit our kids. I understand the first change being made is the syllabus change, and I understand there are no more exams taking place. There are many, only if you come back a few years earlier. You you could have saved us some stress from these exams. I also like to take this opportunity to thank our former vicars and present vicars for their continued support they have shown on our summer schools. We also thank our head teachers for their strong leadership moving this summer school forward, and a thank you to all teachers for their guidance and prayers. Finally, it cannot go without saying a big thank you to each and every one who has helped behind the scenes to arrange this graduation for us. Especially Charlie Auntie, Cine Auntie, Tina Auntie, Betsy Auntie, Solo Auntie, and Amy Auntie. So, can we give them a big round of applause? We are not the first batch to pass out of Year 12 from St. Mary's in the Orthodox Church. However, we are the first batch to graduate Year 12 from St. Mary's in the Orthodox Church, Bristol. We are honored and we are thankful. Thank you all very much.
Thank you for all the lovely feedbacks. It's very interesting to see what the kids' perspectives are on Sunday school. So thank you to all the children. As you all know, we can't leave without taking a photo. So if I could request all the graduates to get back to the front of the church with your rolls, please. And for His Grace and our Arjun to come and stand for one photo, please.